Vampire can't come in unless it's invited.
I've heard that before, but I've never put it to the test. Take your jacket and your shirt off.
Just take your jacket and your shirt off. And your pants. But there's nothing wrong with my pants. Yeah, for something else. Alright. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch Buffy. Season 1, Episode 7, Angel. Alright, this ought to be good. We might finally find out a little something about Angel, who we know very little about. I liked in the last episode when Buffy said, he's okay, but when we're together, all he wants to talk about is vampires. Which technically is true, although from what we've seen, they've only been together like maybe a total of 4 minutes. Alright, and yes, he is always warning her about vampires. I'm not doubting Buffy's word. So let's see what happens with this. I'm ready to get into it.
Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Ooh, we get a previously on?
Welcome, my friend.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about this dude. That's the old school intro. I forgot about this kid. I totally forgot about this kid.
Zachary was strong and he was careful. Still, the Slayer takes him, as she has taken so many of my family. It wears thin.
Does it?
What would you do about it?
I'd annihilate her.
Out of the mouths of babes.
Let me do it, Master.
Colin?
Kill her.
You have a personal interest in this.
I don't get to have any fun.
I will send the 3.
Who are the 3? Are these those guys? Or these guys?
I got it! 3 drinks, please.
The fumigation party. It's an annual tradition. The closing of the bronze for a few days to nuke the cockroaches. So we're talking about a guy?
For us to have a conversation about a guy, there'd have to be a guy for us to have a conversation about.
What about Angel?
To see him in a relationship. Hi, honey, you're in grave danger. I'll see you next month.
Hey, Eddie.
Oh my god. How could she feel that way about Xander? Look at him, for God's sake.
Your extreme oafishness off my $200 shoes.
Sorry, hey, I don't know what everyone's talking about. That outfit doesn't make you look like a hooker. What are you vixens up to?
Just sitting here watching our barren lives pass us by. Oh look, a cockroach.
I'm gonna call it a night.
Want a free drink?
Oh, you get a free drink if you turn in a roach? That's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't pick that up the first time. Free drink for a roach? That's kind of gross.
I'm tired, and I don't want to play games. Show yourself. Okay. Look, I really don't want to fight all 3 of you, unless I have to.
She's just gonna...
Dogs don't.
Why are they running? They should have just killed them all.
It's alright. A vampire can't come in unless it's invited.
I've heard that before, but I've never put it to the test. Take your jacket and your shirt off.
Just take your jacket and your shirt off. And your pants. But there's nothing wrong with my pants. Yeah, for something else.
Nice tattoo. You're the mystery guy that appears out of nowhere. If you are hanging around, I'd like to know why.
Maybe I like you.
Oh my god.
Maybe.
Look how close they are.
Why don't you go upstairs and get into bed, and I can bring you some hot tea.
Hi.
Oh, okay. Angel, this is my mom. Mom, this is Angel.
What do you do, Angel?
He's a student.
I'm gonna go to bed. And, Buffy?
I'll say goodnight and do the same.
Oh my god, that was really
Come up soon and do that study thing.
awkward.
Look, I don't want to get you in any more trouble.
And I don't want to get you dead. They could still be out there. Why don't you check and see if the Fang Gang is still loitering and, keep your back turned while I change. I'm the chosen one. It's my job to fight guys like that. What's your excuse?
Somebody has to.
What does your family think of your career choice?
They're dead.
Was it vampires?
It was.
Well, she's got a little pet angel right there by her bed.
Do you snore?
It's been a long time since anybody's been in a position to let me know.
You spent the night in your room, in your bed?
Not in my bed, by my bed.
That is so romantic. Did he,
Perfect gentleman.
Buffy, come on, wake up and smell the seduction. It's the oldest trick in the book.
What? Saving my life? Getting slashed in the ribs?
Duh. I mean, guys will do anything to impress a girl. I once drank an entire gallon of Gatorade without taking a breath.
It was pretty impressive.
That was funny.
He wouldn't send the three for just anyone. But in the meantime, the three, having failed, will offer their own lives in penance.
We failed in our duty, and now our lives belong to you.
With power comes responsibility. True, they did fail, but also true. We who walk at night share a common bond. The taking of a life, I'm not talking about humans, of course, is a serious matter. And their deaths will bring me little joy. Of course, sometimes a little is enough.
Wow, he killed the three.
The crossbow comes later. Put on your pads.
Well, I'm not gonna need pads to fight you.
Oh, we'll see about that. Let's move on to the crossbow.
She's going to invite the kid, the anointed, into her house because that's why they brought that up, so that we'll know.
Brought you some dinner.
He's still at her house?
No.
I read a little.
You read my diary? Hunk can mean a lot of things, bad things. And when it says that your eyes are penetrating, I meant to write bulgy.
I didn't read it, I swear. I did a lot of thinking today. I really can't be around you. I'm older than you, and this can't ever...
How much older?
Oh my god. Maybe he's like 1,000 years older than her or something.
What's wrong?
Whoa, that was cool.
Can a vampire ever be a good person, or couldn't it happen?
Vampire, it may have the movements, the memories, even the personality of the person that it took over, but it's still a demon at the core. There is no halfway.
Why was he good to me? Was it all some part of the Master's plan? It doesn't make sense.
Angel's a vampire. You're a slayer. I think it's obvious what you have to do. You're in love with a vampire? What, are you out of your mind?
What?
Not vampire. How could you love an umpire? Everyone hates him.
Where did you get that dress? Some cheesy knockoff. This is exactly what happens when you sign these free trade agreements.
This is exactly what happens when you sign these free trade agreements. There's a little bit of politics in there. So Angel's a vampire. That was great because you in love with an umpire?
You're living above ground, like one of them. You and your new friend are attacking us. You're not one of them.
But I'm not exactly one of you either.
You're not exactly living off a quiche. You can only suppress your real nature for so long. Tell her about the curse. And if she still doesn't trust you, you know where I'll be.
There's mentioned some 200 years ago in Ireland of Angelus, the one with the angelic face.
I got that right.
This angel will have a tattoo behind his right shoulder.
Yeah, it's a bird or something.
You saw him naked?
So Angel's been around for a while.
240 years or so.
Well, he said he was older.
Wreaks havoc in Europe for several decades. About 80 years ago, though, he comes to America, shuns other vampires, and lives alone. There's no record of him hunting here.
So he is a good vampire.
Vampires hunt and kill. It's what they do.
Fish gotta swim, birds gotta fly.
He could have fed on me. He didn't.
But you've got to let me take care of this later.
Oh, you're giving me orders now.
Okay, then. We'll just do nothing while she takes us out one by one.
Do I sense a plan, darling?
Angel kills her and comes back to the fold.
Angel. He was the most vicious creature I ever met. Why would he kill her if he feels for her?
To keep her from killing him.
Civil War, during which Angel was already like 100 and change.
Sometimes I have this fantasy that Xander's just gonna grab me and kiss me right on the lips.
If you want Xander, you've got to speak up, girl.
No. That way leads to madness and sweaty palms. And it is kind of novel how he'll stay young and handsome forever, Although you'll still get wrinkly and die.
I need to hear this. I need to get over him so I can...
So that you can...
Like Xander said, I'm the Slayer and he's a vampire. God, I can't.
I thought Buffy could sense when vampires were around. But I guess not entirely. Uh-oh, someone's gonna do this. Attack her mom. Her mom's gonna have to find out eventually that there really are vampires. That was creepy.
I'm Darla, a friend of Buffy's. She didn't mention anything about me coming over for a study date, did she?
Well, I know she's supposed to be home soon. Would you like to come in and wait?
It's very nice of you.
The
to come
invite.
into your home.
Would you like something to eat?
Yes, I would.
Do you feel like something little or something big?
Something big.
No way. Yeah, this is obvious. Turn Buffy's mom into a vampire. It's a great idea.
Let her go.
I just had a little. There's plenty more. Come on, Angel. Just say yes.
Oh yeah, suck Buffy's mom's blood.
Hey, I'm home.
Holy. Wow.
You're not welcome here. You come near us and I'll kill you.
Kill him now. He just bit your mother as far as you know.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Angel,
Your friend came over.
my friend.
I guess I slipped and cut my neck on. The doctor said it looked like a barbecue fork.
Buff, it's not your fault.
I invited him into my home. Even after I knew who he was, what he was, and I didn't do anything about it because I cared about him.
You can't change that by...
Killing them? Maybe not, but I think it's a start.
She's out hunting you right now. She wants to kill you.
Leave me alone.
Don't let her hunt you down. Don't whimper and mew like a mangy human. Kill. Feed. What do you want?
I want it finished.
Well, this is a wild episode too. These last two episodes have stepped up, I think, a notch.
She's studying with Willow. She's studying with Darla. I mean, she is trying.
Darla, I don't believe I know.
Her friend, the one who came over tonight.
We have a problem.
I know you're there, and I know what you are.
I'm just an animal, right?
You're not an animal. Animals I like.
Let's get it done.
She's hesitating.
Don't go soft on me now.
Why didn't you just attack me when you had the chance? To make me feel for you and then killed a lot of vampires. I've never hated one before.
Feels good, doesn't it?
I invited you into my home and then you attacked my family.
Why not? I killed mine. For 100 years, I offered an ugly death to everyone I met.
What changed?
Fed on a girl about your age. Gypsies. The elders conjured the perfect punishment for me. They restored my soul. When you become a vampire, the demon takes your body, but it doesn't get your soul. That's gone. You have no idea what it's like to have done the things I've done and to care. I haven't fed on a living human being since that day.
So you started with my mom?
I didn't bite her,
And why didn't you say something?
but I wanted to.
Go ahead. Not as easy as it looks.
Sure it is. Do you know what the saddest thing in the world is?
Bad hair on top of that outfit?
To love someone who used to love you
You guys were involved?
for several generations.
You've been around since Columbus. You are bound to pile up a few exes. Just between us girls, you are looking a little worn around the eyes.
I made him. There was a time when we shared everything, wasn't there, Angelus? You had a chance to come home, to rule with me in the Master's Court for 1,000 years, but you threw that away because of her. You love someone who hates us, and you'll always remember what it was like to watch her die. You don't think I came alone, do you?
I know I didn't.
Oh, don't worry. Bullets can't kill vampires. You can hurt them like hell, but...
Did you get her?
Close, but no heart.
Buffy, it was an angel who attacked your mom and Darla!
Is Angel gonna kill Darla? Darla's been around since day one.
Take it like a man.
No! Gonna miss Darla. R.I.P. So when she said you didn't think I came alone, she meant she brought a couple guns with her? I thought she meant she brought other vampires.
Different.
Oh, did you? She was my favorite.
She was weak. Don't need her. I'll bring you the Slayer.
But to lose her to Angel, he was to have sat at my right hand come the day.
They're all against you. But soon you shall rise. And when you do, you kill them all.
This is wild.
No word from Angel?
In his way, I feel like he's still watching me.
In a way, he sort of is. In the way of that he's right over there.
I just wanted to see if you were okay.
We're both good. You?
If I can go a little while without getting shot or stabbed, I'll be all right. This can't
Ever be anything. I know. For one thing, you're like 224 years older than I am.
I gotta walk away from this.
I know. Me too. One of us has to go here.
Make me shiver.
What's going on?
Nothing.
Well, as long as they're not kissing.
That's terrible. That Willow has to sit there while he... Is she wearing a big cross on her chest?
It's just...
Painful. I know. See you around?
He's gonna have a cross. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Wow, that was a trippy episode too, man. I think they are getting better. Next is called I, Robot, You, Jane. Wow, I can't wait for that one. I think someone said episode 8 was a terrible episode or something, but I don't care. That was intense, though. And we got all this thing about Angel. It makes sense that he's a vampire. I'm not sure, but I think I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but I think I suspected he might be at one point, or just maybe even for a half a second way back at the beginning. But then I assumed he wasn't because, you know, he's killing vampires or shit, or helping her. But here we go. Now we got the story. Angel's a vampire too. But a vampire who has been given his soul back. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I guess that's the lore now. So he's got his soul back, so now he feels guilty. Unlike the other vampires. See, I kind of don't like that, because I like to think that the demon doesn't just take your body. That there's something of who you were before left. And now she's made out with him a couple of times. But yeah, poor Xander, poor Willow has to sit there all in love with Xander while Xander sits there and just constantly makes references to how he was jealous of Buffy. It was really annoying. It's annoying that she even likes him that much. Be good if in the future they find like another guy for Willow. And maybe another girl for Xander. And maybe a regular boyfriend for Buffy that isn't Angel. They could do all kinds of really interesting stuff. I'm curious what they're going to do. They could break this triangle up a little bit. Alright, well, shoot. I guess I'll go. Probably should be... Seems like there should be a lot to say. I didn't say much during the reaction because I was so fascinated by the story. And so the mom still doesn't know. She slipped on it. She slipped and poked herself with a barbecue fork. She thinks. That's a little silly. Mom still doesn't know. I do think at some juncture, I was thinking that, yeah, I guess they could go forever and the mom never find out, but they could also let her find out. That could be an interesting development in the future. Well, that was a big information episode. So he was evil until about 80 years ago, and then he got his soul back from the gypsies. And now he feels guilty about it, so he's just trying to live as someone who doesn't. Also, the Anointed is stepping up. And now we lost Darla. That's sad. I kind of liked her as a vampire character. Now she's just gone. We don't even know any other vampires except the leader dude, whose name I don't even know, and the Anointed now. But I guess there's always sort of a plethora of background vampires that keep showing up. And the Anointed, he seems kind of like a, I don't know, we kind of saw him speaking a little bit in this episode for the first time, and he seems like he's pretty evil too. But I guess, is he actually a vampire? I guess we haven't really seen him with the teeth or anything, or go into vampire mode. But he kind of implied that he was a vampire at one point. So, alright, whatever. That was all good. We can go work on it right now. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you like early access to full reactions, they're on my Patreon. Link is down below, and we will see you next time for the next Buffy. Sayonara.